Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here. Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Happy Friday to you, everybody. We made it. Everything's going to be okay. Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B coming up next. Get the bartender ready. Order some margaritas. Come over and have some fun with us. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Friday to you, everybody. We made it. Everything's going to be okay. Let's see if I can get Johnny B in here. And let's see here. There he is. Johnny B, how you doing this morning?
Yeah. Good morning, brother. I tell you what, happy Friday. We made it through the week.
You made it through another week, man. Woo, man, I tell you, I don't know
you
about
got that right.
I don't know about you, but here in the tropics of Tennessee, it is full-blown pollen season. So everything turns a little yellow for a few days, and which everything's right on clockwork, man. Just right on clockwork. You know, I have new flags that fly over the tiki bar. There's about four of them. There's about four of them, and they come in on order every year at the same time. Okay, so. Like if when I die or whatever, somebody's going to be like, what the hell's all this stuff showing up, you know? But anyway, it'll be my sign, you know, from wherever, you know, in the tiki bar in the sky, you know, saying, hey, it's time to open the tiki bar. But, you know. Yeah.
It's that time of year, brother. It is that time of year, and you just got to go with it. You got to flow with it, just like this morning's podcast from Zen Master Tiki. I encourage anyone listening out there to go listen to it. Because you're just going to have to flow with life. So whether it's the flags coming in, the party starting, hey, it is Friday. You just got to flow with it.
Well, that's true, man. And I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, I am working hard on those podcasts, and I got to get to 50, and then I get to another level. And then I'm right back where I was when I started out with the YouTube channel. We had 13 subscribers and me peeling a potato. And we had to get to 1,000 in order to be able to stream live, right? So it took us about 6 months or so to get that. Now we're over 17,000. Long about 15,000 subscribers. They're like, okay, you don't need as many subscribers anymore. We're going to talk about views. I'm like, damn it to hell, you know? So now I'm right back on the podcast, and it's the same thing. You got to get 1,000 downloads in order to monetize your podcast, right? So.
Yeah.
I think I'm about 330 right now.
Well, we're going to have to get that up a little bit. And I thought it was really funny what the song you posted on the Sunday show. I'm just waiting on a friend and a picture. I got a big kick out of that. That was funny. If anybody's out there listening and you want to check that out, that's funny as heck.
Yeah, man.
But you've got some good stuff going on there. It lifts me every day.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. And, you know, I kind of put out into the universe the other day, you know, pray if you will, you know, send me a sign if I need to continue doing this, you know, am I wasting my time or whatever. And lo and behold, I woke up to a friend from high school, hadn't talked to in 2 or 3 years. And she's like, listen, I just want to tell you, I love what you're doing. Please don't ever stop writing. Please don't stop doing what you're doing. I really count on it. I'm taking care of my mom, so I've kind of been MIA for quite of a while for right now, but I read it every morning. I'm like, well, there's your sign.
There you go. There's your sign, Danny. They come in many shapes, forms. You know, circumstances and events will come into your life and make changes that you desire. It's the truth. And I always used to say, the more you work towards it, the more it moves towards you.
That's right.
It's the truth. You're putting out positive vibes in the universe, and that's what you will get in return. It's the same as looking in the mirror. What do you see?
Well, you know, and it's hard to break through the negativity these days. People are so consumed. I feel like I should, you know, all of my pod posts or whatever should be a picture of me going, hey, come over here. Come over here.
You know, It takes a little work,
Yeah.
It always takes a little time to get things ramped up. I mean, look what you've done with the radio station, and now you're branching off into something new. And again, it's going to take a little effort, a little support from everybody. But once you realize the value of what you're getting, it's a very spiritual encounter. I would encourage anybody to go there and listen to it. It'll pick you up and start your day the island way.
Yeah, well, there you go. Speaking of reading, we got the rock star Beth Travers out there this morning, and of course, we've been working hard to do her video. Now, on the video side of things, and as many platforms as I send things out to, TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and all these other places and groups and pages and things like that are controlled by other platforms, when you use music that is copyrighted, you run into problems. They want to mute it, and it can't be. It's going to be muted in certain countries and all this other stuff. And but Beth Travers wanted to put one of her songs into one of the videos. I'd sent her 2 or 3 different videos we're working on, and I'm going to be constantly changing them. But I did put her song into a video. Sure enough, I got the boom. YouTube. Cannot be monetized. What the hell's wrong with you? You're an asshole. And I'm like, well, I know, but this is what we're doing because that's what she wants to do. And so we did it. And so I don't know, Beth, if there's some kind of code or anything that I can put in there. Like on YouTube, I could say I have permission from the artist, right? Because they used to block me when I would interview an artist, and they would be in the room with me playing their music. And I'm like, and it's just the algorithm that does it. It's not like there's some asshole somewhere in a cubicle going, he did it again. It's not like that. Once you understand how it all works, you just got to go through the paces, and sure enough, they'll take it away every time. But it's just another thing you got to do.
Well, wouldn't it be nice, and if you could just go ahead and launch your own clone script of YouTube, which, by the way, that is available, and then just have everybody come over there, and then you won't have the problem, because then you are the owner, the boss of that platform, and it's nothing more than a clone script, and you can play anything you want.
Well, there you go. There you go, man. That's a good idea. So good morning to Beth Travers. Yes, her books are out there. You can go over to Tiki Man Radio and click in the menu there for Tiki Bar Publishing. Her books are right at the top. You can click on either one of them. Takes you right to them. They're also available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and we'll play one of them here in the show as well. So let's see here. Donna Cummings is out there this morning. Donna and Bobsled Bob, good morning. Listen to the podcast this morning. It was awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And I'm starting to get some demographics of people who download these around the world, and countries and different things like that. So I'm starting to get a feel for, we're growing a different audience. And in the podcast, it all comes back to Tiki Man Radio and everything else that we got going on. So it drives people to download our app, for instance, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, here's a little thought for Beth. In the next book, all right, maybe there's some sort of mishap, because it's a mystery crime series. Somebody falls off a boat because they didn't have Dockmate. They fell off, and it became a great mystery. And there should have been a Dockmate on board, and that person may not have fallen off, and
Yeah.
Just a thought, man. Plug that in the book.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's take care of our sponsor right quick, Dockmate. All of this is brought to you by Dockmate USA, and they are your remote control system for your boat. And I got a little video here for you. Let's see here. Tune in every Friday for Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B. Streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, Tiki Man Radio, and Dockside Live. Brought to you by Dockmate. Dockmate is a wireless control system for your boat's engines, pods, thrusters, anchor, and horn that lets you leave the helm and go anywhere on board. It is the ultimate boating companion. Piloting your yacht boils down to driving something that weighs 50,000 pounds through liquid with no brakes. Don't let being stuck at the helm undermine your confidence or compromise your boating experience. Visit dockmate.us. That's dockmate.us. or visit TikiManRadio.com and click on the logo for Dockmate. Tune in every Friday for Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B from 11 to 1 p.m. and learn more about Dockmate. And if there's a boat show coming to your town, chances are Dockmate will be there. Go by and check it out. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Dockmate, taking the stress out of boating and docking and taking the boating experience to a whole nother level. That's right, Dockmate. And, of course, speaking of boat shows, they are at the Palm Beach International Boat Show this weekend, booth 829. Go by and see them March 25th through the 29th, so they're right in the middle of it. Dockmate US, you can go to dockmate.us and find out everything you need to know, or you can go to Tiki Man Radio. All sources go to Tiki Man Radio. And every one of our sponsors, all you do is click on their picture. It takes you right to their website. So we're very happy to have Dockmate on board sponsoring Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B. And
thank you.
Yes, and so hopefully we'll have them on the one of them on the show in the next couple of weeks. They got to get together and figure out who's going to do it. I've asked them to send me a schedule. That way we can kind of plan it, and that way we know when we can interview artists or whatever, So looking forward to doing that. Let's see here. Who else we got out there today? Robert Emmerich is out there. Robin Emmerich is out there. Yeah, good morning to you. Happy Friday to you. Edwin is out there. Let's see here. Oh, Hannah, yes, yeah. Happy Friday to you. Hope everybody's doing fabulous out there. What's going on with you, Johnny? How's your week been?
Well, I tell you what, it's been fantabulous, and I'm trying to catch up on some of the posts here. Beth is talking about meetings again. She needs to retire. But so far, so good, man. Everything's been great. Looking forward to the weekend. Got a dinner date planned with my lovely lady, Robin Emmerich, Saturday evening. She's got her birthday coming up next week.
Oh.
So we just figured we'd go ahead and get a head start on the celebration.
Well, we'll probably miss the shout-out of the birthday. What day is her birthday?
April 2nd. I believe that's Thursday.
Thursday, okay. So, well, yeah, we can cover it on Friday for sure. But we'll be off on the 5th for the Sunday show because it'll be Easter weekend, and we always encourage everybody to go out and spend time with their families anytime there's a holiday that is associated with the family. And Mother's Day and, Father's Day is the most unappreciated day of the year, but Mother's Day for sure. And,
Well, on Easter, let's see here. A few years back, we had 8 inches of snow on Easter weekend. So we're still in snow season up here.
Oh, man. Yesterday, I took a break from all of this and went out and worked in the yard all day yesterday, mowed the yard, did some deck work around the backside of the tiki bar, Things settle in the wintertime. You got to raise things up, get them all safe, for all the people that are on the deck throughout the summer. What else did I? Oh, I put the banana trees in the ground, and so they'll be taking off here shortly and putting some banana trees on. So, yeah, exciting.
Season has started.
Yes, but man, I was up and down the ladders, digging holes for trees, digging holes to put concrete blocks in the ground to do all this, do that, and then along about 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm like, why am I so damn tired? I guess I'm getting old. Then I started thinking about all the crap that I've been doing all day, and I was like, yeah. I guess it's time for a beer. I'm going to the tiki bar.
Yeah, that's where I'd be. I'd be there cheering you on.
Looking good over there, man. Looking good.
Look good, Danny. Look good from what I see, from what I can't see. Yeah, you don't want me driving nails around there. I can't even hit a nail right now. It's funny because I've already tried it. I had to drill holes. I was trying to put in some baseboard, and I'm like, I can't even hit the nail with the hammer. So I started drilling holes. That was Robin's idea.
Yeah, well, there you go, man. This place has about worked me to death over the last 25 years. That's for sure. And I can tell, I've slowed down just a little bit. Used to, I could drive 6.5 hours from Mobile and get in here and then work till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning working on a deck. go to bed, get a couple hours, and then drive to, somewhere else in Tennessee or Alabama or whatever, and do that all week long, So I can't do that no more.
Not anymore, brother. Not anymore. I know I can't. I'm done.
I hate to use the word can't because I believe I can do anything because I've done it, but choosing what to do now is different.
Yeah. That's Danny, we're getting there. We're at the level now of network execs. All right. That's just the way it is. Somebody else going to have to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, I got to call people in to help me out around the house, but that's the way it goes. That's life.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Let me let's see here. I'm gonna coming up this week on the Sunday show. We're gonna have Mike Fury is gonna be an interview. Finally getting him on the show. Alan Jax Bowers, the man, the legend himself, is gonna be here. And Joe Leo is going to join us as well, as we're going to talk about the 2027 Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise. The cruise is set. And so looking forward to that, Johnny, and it's going to be a blast, man.
I'm looking forward to the show.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's, Alan Jax Bowers, he's got the Hit Hut, which is his studio, right? And he sent me these shades. He's like, man, you got to wear these shades on the show if you're going to be interviewing me. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I got the Alan Jax Bowers Hit Hut sun shades on, so, yeah. There we go, man.
Man, maybe we should go down there and write a hit. Hey, let's produce a hit.
Well, he's the most underrated person. If you work with Jax, he's not. You understand, you get it. But in the scheme of the whole trop rock community, right? He is. I hate to say anything bad, but it's like, wait a minute, I lost our screen here. Hold on just a second, Johnny. Let me get us back on here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I was playing that video and forgot all about it. But anyway, Jax is he should be one of the higher upper echelons of the production. Not only can he produce, but he can sing. He can sing. He can play. He can travel. He can show up at your gig, whether it's in Ireland or somewhere in Florida or wherever the hell you need to go. The man has drums, wheel travel, and then he can work with you on your next big hit, like he's been doing with Manalo and a lot of these other ones. So I just wished. I wish he'd get the credit he deserves in some of the circles. The very small circles, by the way.
Yeah, I like that. Have drums, will travel. And he's, so talented. But that's what it takes, I'm all into production. You're into production. And when I'm not in here, Robin and I we love production. We love shows. We love theater. We love the contest. America's Got Talent, The Voice, all that stuff.
Right.
And we really appreciate the work that goes into the artistry, all the way from the band to the stagehands, the set, the full 9 yards.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into making somebody a star or appear like a star or putting together a show that's television ready. That's a lot of work, man. And I always applaud, and I love to watch the credits and see who's doing what out there in the world. And I would like to see Alan Jax Bowers in those credits someday.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And it's just amazing to me. I mean, you go back 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever, and people would send you trop rock music that sounded like they recorded it in their kitchen with the water running. Okay. And yeah, and so there wasn't a lot of quality music out there. Everybody's trying to sing about a margarita on the beach and all this other stuff, and it was, the quality was not good. Over time, quality became a thing. There are a lot of people. I think we were talking with Mark Mulch, and there's a lot of people that spend a lot of money on one song, and
Right.
You take somebody like the TRMA. I did not know this. I think it was Beth Travers that told me this, but you got to have a full album in order to be considered for album of the year. That's a lot of money. You know, a lot of these guys are not retired with their Navy and Air Force retirement and all this other stuff and just going around having fun playing music. A lot of them are working other gigs, you know, other side things. Some of them are solving murder mysteries on the side.
Yeah, I tell you, man, it takes a second mortgage, if not a whole lot more, to record a decent album. I mean, you know, in Nashville, what's that, about $200,000, $250,000, decent album.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, so working with people and doing things the right way, like Alan Jacks Bowers and stuff like that, it is so nice to be able to recommend people that come along. Because here's what would happen. I would have an artist that would send me that's kind of new on the scene or whatever, and I would respond back to him, or I would talk to him and say, listen, you gotta get this produced right. This sounds horrible. I love what you're doing. I love the idea of what you're doing, but the quality is bad. You need to find somebody to help you mix this, because I think you're onto something, you know. And 9 out of 10 times, you know, every once in a while, there's always an asshole in a bunch, but 9 or 10 times, they would appreciate the honest feedback as opposed to just not playing their music on the radio, you know.
Right. Yeah. That's corrective criticism. That's what the business is all about. A producer will tell you the same thing.
Sure.
You know, if it's bad, it's bad. We're not going to waste time on that.
Yeah. And but now I have the opportunity of saying, hey, here's somebody you can work with on the mixing side of it. Here's somebody that can also do backup vocals. Here's somebody that knows somebody that can really produce this really well for you and point them in the right direction. And what I'd love to see more than anything is all of these artists working together. And when they're out doing gigs, you know, at these festivals and stuff, you know, they're on stage together. You know, one of them's playing the bass, one's playing the drums, one's doing this, one's doing that, you know, and now they have a band, you know, and it's so gratifying to see how these guys work together to make their craft even better. And they don't get the credit they deserve.
Right. It's a lot of work, and you just got to keep plugging and pushing and getting your name out there. And we appreciate that. You know, and we see people from, you know, the very beginning. How many artists have we seen in the early days with those, you know, lousy recordings who have moved up through the ranks? Yeah. And, you know, they've really worked hard to get there. I respect that. That's what it takes in the business. You got to push, work on your craft, and get hooked up with the right people.
Sure. Yeah. Well, you know, I had to slide that Bob Marley tune in there before the pre-show there, you know, because I know that's one of your favorite tunes. And and I hate it. It was getting close to showtime, right? I was like, man, I can't cut off Bob Marley, you know, but we have a start point. So I was waiting on him to get down to that very last little verse. That was for you, Johnny B.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, brother. I'll tell you what, I was just sitting back and just flowing and going with it. I love it. Thank you.
Let's see here. The 2027. You know, man, I put so much stuff in here, I can't even hardly find it anymore. But I've got the cruise. We're going to play a video about the cruise that's coming up. And I'm so excited about this because I've never been on a cruise. And I can't remember. Did I ask you, have you been on a cruise, Johnny?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Okay.
And, I loved it. Loved it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's down here at the bottom somewhere.
Yeah, I loved it. They slide the tab under your door on the day you check out, and then you realize, like, damn, did I drink that much? Yeah. Oh my God. I got to take out a second mortgage to pay the bar tab on this boat. Yeah,
there's a piece of paper that slides under there, and then there's another piece of paper with payment options. He's like, and that's when you look up and say, I have got to do something with my life. You know, I just can't. I'm gonna have to sell the car or whatever. But all right, so here's the flyer on the screen, and it's going to be June the 27th, coming back on July the 4th, selling out of Orlando, Port Canaveral, and we're going to Dominican Republic, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, and Great Stirrup Cay, which is a Norwegian premier private island, and then coming back to Orlando. The trip is booked, and it is on the website. All you got to do is go to tikimanradio.com and go to travel in the menu, and this will all come up for all the information. And Joe Leo and the Jukebox Legends will be playing there as well during that event. And you can reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. And we're so excited to finally get this nailed down. I am excited. I mean, like I said, I've never been on a cruise, and I'm pretty happy with it.
I tell you what, is this now? He was talking on the last show or the week before on your Sunday show about that bar tab they slide under the door. He said not on this cruise or on a certain cruise. So I don't know what's going on here. I'd like to learn more.
Well,
but he said there are cruises that don't do that.
Well, normally we have the Travel Minute every Sunday at noon. This week, Joe will be joining us live to talk about the cruise and answering questions and giving us the whole layout of it, because this is his specialty. And I'm just glad that we're able to work with him in this fashion. And everything still applies. You can make payments between now and I believe it's February of 2027. We'll have to clarify that during the show. I believe that's what he told me, and I've got 500,000 notes, but we'll clarify that and get that settled down. But making payments on something like this, you just drop 100 here, 200 there, you win the lottery or whatever, just go ahead and pay it off.
Man, I tell you, it sounds great. I got to talk to the network.
Yeah.
Maybe send us some money over to Joe.
Yeah, and that date is specific for people like Callie McCool, my daughter, B-Dog Lou, everybody that's a school teacher, all the school teachers out there that can't go. They wanted it to be at the end of June, around July. So that's the end of June, the 27th, coming back on the 4th of July.
Man, that is going to be a great trip. And out of Orlando, I think that's wonderful, because to get a flight into Orlando is real easy. It's one of the busiest hubs. It's either Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami. But Orlando is great. You pick up your ship there, and boom. I think you say, I'm not sure the channel you go out, but yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, we'll get more details this week with Joe, and Mick Fury will join us live. Alan Jax Bowers will be on the show, and Joe Leo himself will be on the show. Be on the show. And yeah, we're excited about that. But right now, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. This kind of I know it's not. I guess it's all year round. I like a little gumbo, man. And I was thinking about the sauce balls this morning. I'm like, man, I could use some gumbo.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo all night long. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music in my gumbo song. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music in my gumbo song. Got a gumbo song. All you people are here. I'm gonna sing it all over town. I'm gonna sing it loud and clear. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo all night long. Gumbo! Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music in my gumbo song. Sing it with me. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo all the day. One more time. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo. Feel the music gumbo.
Winds of change are blowing hard and I'm barely hanging here. Should I batten down the hatches or stand and defy the fear? We've weathered this adversity, tornadoes, now it's blowing gales. Maybe we can't control the storm, but we can sure as hell adjust the sails, because the set of my sails can change my This big city life is really getting to me. I'm feeling drawn to the open sea.
Yeah, I think me and you, we need to get away. So let's sail the hatches and buy a boat today.
I'll sail away with you if you'll sail away with me. And we can travel the world, floating on a tropical breeze. Just over the horizon is an ocean of peace. I'll sail away with you if you'll sail away with me. Hey, hey, hey.
Today we have calm waters and a southwesterly wind to fill our sails and take us someplace we've never been.
Not one cloud in the sky, and no chance of a storm. I can hear an island calling. So what are we waiting for? I'll sail away with you if you'll sail away with me. Hey, we can travel the world, floating on a tropical breeze. Just over the horizon is an ocean of peace. I'll sail away with you if you'll sail away with me. Hey, hey. So let's soar the days, get out of the race. Just you and me, the moon, the stars, and the waves. Hey, hey, hey. I'll sail away with you if you'll sail away with me. Yeah, we can travel the world, floating on a tropical breeze. Just over the horizon is an ocean of peace. I'll sail away with you. I'll sail away with you. I will if you sail away and sail away with me.
Shake up your Friday nights and tune into Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from 7 to 9 p.m. on the internet at TikiManRadio.com or on Tiki Man Radio YouTube, live from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, Florida.
Way back off of no gravel road. Pick a little spot where they can't find us. No address and no zip code. I see oak trees growing in an old fence row. Barbed wire nailed to a cedar fence post. Got a little barber dancing in a creek, and you sitting right there next to me. Long tan legs, sun shining on them. I know it's a dream, and baby, I want it. Sitting there sipping on homemade wine. Girl, I can't get it out of my mind. We all want to live out in the country, way back off of no gravel road. Pick a little spot where they can't find us. No address and no zip code. Gotta make a living any way you can. You're just the kind of girl for a simple kind of man. My boss even told me, yeah, go ahead, son. I can understand where you're coming from. We all want to live out in the country, way back off of no gravel road. Pick a little spot where they can't find us. No address and no zip code. Country, way back off of no gravel road. Pick a little spot where they can't find us. No address and no zip code. We all want to live out in the country. If it ain't heaven, it sure is close. Way out here's the way we like it. No address and no zip code. Yeah, we got no zip code.
That's right. No zip code. David Lee Murphy right there. Good old tune by him. And yeah, man, I was playing a video there of the cruise, and that's a fancy ship there, Johnny B.
I got to tell you what, man, that ship is beautiful. Oh my God. I'm looking at that. I'm like, first thing I see is that water slide that looks like a bobsled.
Yeah.
And like, man, I'm all over that. I got to get on that. I'm sure Robin would love it too.
Sure.
Get on there. I'm on the edge of the ship, man. I'm like, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
And then the ship itself is beautiful. Oh my God. And then in the ad, I saw they do have a drink package option.
Absolutely.
I'm like, okay, yeah. So we don't need to figure out payment terms. Otherwise, I'd have to remain on board ship and work off my tab.
Yeah, and the world is crazy right now. So, if we decide to, I don't know, bomb a country or something, there's a cutoff point there, and it's always encouraged that any cruise that you get the insurance in case, the flight or the ship is canceled or anything like that. So Joe's going to go into all of those details on Sunday. It's always good, and we all, I am very fortunate, Johnny, first of all, to work with you again. And all the times that I've worked with you, and I mean, I consider you the master of the airwaves. Okay, so you're definitely my mentor, and I appreciate everything you've ever done for me.
Thank you, bro.
But I'm so used to working with people, and we just kind of flow, man. We just kind of flow. Everybody knows their routine, and Callie, has got his, and B-Man's got his, and we just kind of roll with it week in and week out. And so I called Joe yesterday, and I'm like, listen, I wanted to get with you before you did the travel minute. He's like, I just cut on the camera. I'm like, I figured you did. I figured if you hadn't done it yet, you were getting ready to. And if you already had, we'll just play it the next time. But I want to get you on the show to talk about this. And we nailed down the details and the dates. And we just kind of went to work. He sent over some videos, which helped me put that all together. I was actually doing that this morning because I was outside working all day yesterday. And it just flows, man. I'm very, very fortunate.
Man, I'll tell you what, thank you so much for having me. And, just working with you again brings back so many great memories. And you were playing the Sauce Boss, and I remember you were on the road. At that time, I believe we were working together, and you send me a picture. You're on stage with the Sauce Boss, and you're stirring a big old gumbo pot. And I thought that's so cool. You were having the time of your life.
I was.
And I just looked at that, and I said, man, glad I could help, glad to be a part of it. But to see you were lit up on the stage, man. I mean, just with excitement.
Yeah.
And doing your thing, man. That was so cool to see. And that just filled my heart with joy.
It was such a great time. There was a girls group that used to come down to Panama City every year. And there were 4 girls, 2 of them, a mother, a daughter, and then a niece, and they would bring along a different one every year. But it was kind of a girls' vacation. Well, the one year, they were staying at the hotel on the far side of Sharky's. I don't even know what the hotel was. It wasn't even close, but they were walking down the beach, and they saw what was going on. And this was at the Rendezvous. And they come over to the fence and said, what's going on? I'm like, man, it's a party. You need to be here. What are you doing on the other side of the fence? Well, how do we get in? I'm like, come on, walk around here or whatever, and I'll get you some passes or whatever. For the next 5 years leading up to the COVID, they came back every year the same week and participated in Rendezvous. And we had so many, it was like a reunion every year, and it was just by happenstance. But they were there the night when Sauce Boss was there, and I was up on stage, and we took those pictures of me up there stirring the pot, because if the Sauce Boss is playing, and for those of you that never seen him, you have really missed a big part of your life. But, if he's playing, he's got gumbo. He puts gumbo on the stage. And people come up and they get to stir the gumbo. And when the gumbo is done, the show is over, and then everybody gets a bowl of gumbo.
Man, that's great marketing. He's a great guy. That's great marketing. And it makes for a great show and a great entertainment experience. Just wonderful, just wonderful. And, I remember that one year my daughter was there, and after we went to bed, I understand she was up on the stage singing. After everything closed down, all the musicians gathered back on the stage with acoustics.
Yeah.
And they were just hanging out. And they're saying, next day I'm hearing, oh, your daughter can really sing. I was, what do you mean? They had snuck out of their room and went to the stage.
Sure.
Like kids.
The ambassador of all great things, Michelle Vyers, is out there. She is actually on the road. She will be here this afternoon, staying with us for the weekend. So we got some steaks being marinated as we speak up in the big kitchen. And we're going to be throwing those on the grill tonight. And because it's beautiful weather, it's going to be beautiful tonight. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe having another movie night or something tonight. Maybe put it out there on the Tiki Bar site and see who shows up. Man. But I'm not going to give everybody a steak. Bring your steak and I'll cook it for you.
Man, I'll tell you what. We should have bought the house next door to you.
You should have.
Should have. Yeah, we could work in the studio all day, every day, and cook out at the Tiki Bar, and I just have to keep filling the tip jar, keep paying my tab.
Yeah, there you go. And that song I played, by the way, was Beth Travers and Dave Sines. Sail Away With Me is the name of that tune. And it's perfect to play for a video about a cruise. And that was, I want to say that might have been a single. I'm sure it's on an album, but I know I've got it as a single in here. So maybe Beth can let us know if she's still out there. But and then of course I played her promotion there for her book.
Yeah, great song, great artist, and I am still looking. I got to download this, but get it on Kindle.
Oh yeah, the
Right
books.
now, reading's a little challenging, but Kindle, it helps. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading those stories.
Yeah, and we've talked a little bit about it, but she's got a third book that's going to come out at the end of the year. So now this is kind of like binging a series on TV, right? You need to get through the first season and the second season, so when the third season come out, you're caught up.
Oh yeah, you gotta love it, man. It's like binge watching TV.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you find a good series, and man, and we need that for the cold winter months here in these mountains.
Sure.
Binge watching is nice, but lately we've been talking a lot about Florida, and you never know what the future holds.
Well, there you go. There was
your neighbor.
there was a time that I thought about Anna Marie Island, Bradenton area probably would be where I would pick to live. I love all the towns, beach towns. I write about them all the time. Had a lot of memories from all those beach towns, and obviously I love Key West. But I also like sunsets and sunrises and beaches, and you really don't go there to Key West for that. To me, the best sunsets is in Anna Marie Island, and that's probably where I would choose to live. It's an old beach town. They don't allow anything over 2 stories, so there's no high rises blocking the sunset and all that stuff, and a lot of cool places there.
Yeah, I remember doing a show with Danny Hoy there and a bunch of other artists, and it was getting close to sunset, and everybody just stopped.
Yeah.
Grabbed their drinks, and we all had to run down to the beach, watch the sunset, salute the sunset, run back up to the stage, and get on with the show.
Yeah, that was a natural event for the Sandbox.
Yeah, well, we do that here on the deck at our house. When the sun goes down, I got a beautiful view, and we salute it and get on with our evening,
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, it's 7:15, baby. About time to go to bed. It's funny, man. I used to party. I used to be a party dog, man. I could party all night long, whatever. I just can't do it anymore. But
neither can I.
That's
Neither
okay.
can I.
That's okay.
That's all right. No, but my favorite areas along the Gulf Coast are anywhere from Sarasota down to Naples.
Yeah.
And I love that part of the world. Robin does too. So we're looking at it, kind of like let's try a few months here, maybe one winter, and give it a try.
Well, our old friend Sunshine, Deb Miller, you remember Sunshine from the Tiki Island radio days? Her and Doug, meteorologist Doug, as we call him. They live, they both lived in Bradenton, Anna Marie Island, and well, she didn't. She actually lived in Tampa, a little close to Tampa.
Yeah.
But she would always go down to the Sandbox. She was that's how they met, was Doug had a little place right there. When you come out of the back alleyway of the Sandbox to go to the sunset and when you get out on the road and take a left, he lived right there in a little apartment. And that's how they met. And yeah, and then when they got married, they got a place in Bradenton. And he had a little boat that he would take out to like Beer Island. All these places down there, and we would go down to Anna Marie Island and stay with those guys for the weekend, and then drive down you could leave Anna Marie Island and get to Key Largo. Like, we do the show, and the show is over, pack everything up, and get out of there by 2 o'clock and get to Key Largo by sunset.
Wow.
And then we would drive on down to Key West, and it broke my heart when they left Anna Marie Island to move out west. He had to do it for a job. I get it, but they didn't consult me first, and like it broke my heart. So I haven't been back there since they moved away, because not just because it was convenient, but we really carved out time to spend with them, and I got to tell you, me and meteorologist Doug drank a lot of beer.
Yeah, I can imagine that. And he's a fun guy, and she's a fun girl.
Yeah.
And we had some good times together. And it's just, yeah. I saw the pictures, and when I first saw Arizona, you moved out west, and I figured it was for somebody's job. But maybe, you never know. Hey, never say never. They could come back.
It's funny how your life changes, because she I never thought she'd ever leave the beach. You know, she's a
Right.
Florida girl, born and raised. That's her passion. She loves the beach lifestyle, all that. But living out in Arizona, she loves those mountains. She's found a new passion, which I also love, that people branch out and find new passions in their life. Because if you don't go and discover new things, like go on a cruise or go to another country, you know, on a tropical island or something, you just, everything's just a comic book to you, you know, until you actually, experience it.
Right. Well, I tell you what, we're matchmakers, Danny. I think we brought them together. I think that happened down on PCB, man.
You know,
I think that it started to work out for him, and I'm happy.
well, it's funny because there's an old picture of me and Doug that I always post on his birthday every year, but that's when I actually first met him, was at Panama City Beach. And, man, he got right. And this was back in the day where you had to bury the Ethernet cord. And
Yeah, I remember.
Doug's about 6'5", big old guy, you know, big sexy is what we call him. You know, and here he comes with his little bitty shovel. And he would bury the whole Ethernet cord down through there and jump right in there. And the first time I ever had him on the radio, and he'd never been on the radio before, so we sat down. And I'm like, and he and I had been talking about the weather for the very first day of Panama City, right? And so I'm looking out there, it's a little cloudy or whatever, and I'm like, you know, welcome to Panama City. I don't even remember what year it was, but we have meteorologist Doug here with us, who's going to tell us about it. And man, he didn't skip a beat. He went right into, the squalls out there, and when the front comes in, and it coincides with the tide coming, and all these things.
Wow. Man, he just rolled with it.
He just rolled with it, and it was funny as hell. From that moment forward, like everybody else in our lives that we give them a nickname to, it sticks. And he was meteorologist Doug, a.k.a. Big Sexy.
Big Sexy. Yeah, I tell you what, those were the days, man.
Yeah.
And here we are, all these years later, we're still doing it, having fun, hanging out. It's what we do. That's life. We just flow with the go and go with the flow.
Well, there's this soundbite that plays in the radio station all the time. And one of the things that would happen when we went down to Anna Marie Island was he didn't want to be on the radio. He really didn't. So I would hook everything up. We'd have it on their kitchen table, basically, in their dining room to do the Sunday show. And I'd come in, and I'd hook everything up. And I'd say, okay, let's test this. So he'd get on the microphone. And we're drinking beer, right? So the more beer he drank, the more comfortable he got. And I would just hit record on Audacity, right? And so one of them is this one right here. Let's see.
I'm going to grab me a beer.
A beer.
You good? You light? Are you light?
I'm good.
Is your beer light? It's okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. And I would turn those into sound bites. I mean, we got into talking about, because he was a truck driver, right? And he had all these truck driving stories, which reminded me of my dad. Every story started out as a truck driving story. And he had all those. We talked about CBs. We talked about all kinds of stuff. And I would just record it. The more he got comfortable, and he didn't want to be on the radio, but he loved putting on headphones and doing sound checks with me for hours. So I would just record all that stuff and then come back later and cut them out.
Oh man, that's a blast. When you're doing the editing with stuff like that, that's where the magic happens with your imagination and the sound bites. That's what I love. I could spend all day in a studio just editing sound bites.
Yeah.
But that Doug I wouldn't want to get in a beer drinking competition with him, man. He's a big fella.
Oh, he is. Let's see here. I probably still got all these in here. Let's see here. Let me play another one right quick. Well, that one not in there. They've probably been deleted by now, but
oh my God, Doug got in the studio and deleted them.
here we go. This one's kind of short.
Room down the eastern seaboard.
You know, here at Tiki Man Radio, we got a lot of truck drivers that listen to the radio station.
Running like never before.
Come on back. Hey, damn order. Hey, damn order there, Dan. Say possible we got a copy on you. Come on back. Yeah. Hey, you better be here watching out. You got smoking bears rolling up your back door over there. You got one coming on your donkey.
Lord have mercy.
You truckers be safe out there. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your trop rock paradise, baby. Be safe out there.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
That is cool stuff. I like that. That reminds me of like, do you remember the old songs with, who was the guy, Teddy Bear, the truck driver, Teddy Bear?
Oh, Fred, what was his name? Beth Travers probably knows. It's right on the tip of my tongue because I used to have his, growing up in a house with truck drivers, or truck driver, my dad, we had all those albums. God. Somebody put it in chat. He did Teddy Bear, and he had a lot of good songs.
Oh man, some of them were tear jerkers. Breaker 1-9er.
Yeah.
Come on through, Teddy Bear.
Yeah, Red Savant, maybe Red Savant. Is that right?
Yes,
That's
I
it.
believe it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was good stuff.
Yeah. I just got so many stuff in here, man. Over time you got to delete some space, but
Bigger backup, man. Bigger backup, Danny.
yeah, I really need.
I got to buy some backups around here. It's amazing. You can fill up a terabyte. We've been at this a long time, so I got one that's a whole terabyte, and it's about 3/4 full. I backed up a lot of stuff over the years. But with video too, man, that eats up a lot of space.
Well, so I've got a computer that I'm looking at right now that is dedicated to the video side. That's all it does. Because like you say, you got to have a lot of space, and you got to have you can't be having a lot of other things running in the background, or it's choppy on you and all that stuff. All these things we had to learn. Then I have another computer that has the music on it. Then I have another computer that is the bass that has all the music in it. Then I got another computer over here with a monitor that I do all my editing and stuff on. So it takes a lot of very good computers. I will say this. Lenovo is probably my favorite computer to do streaming with, editing, anything like that. I hate to just throw it out there like that because they should be paying us to do that. But
Right. Yeah. Well, that's all I'm using.
Yeah.
Lenovo. That's all I ever used, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think back in the early days, I used the Toshiba. But back then, I was using fiber wire. I called it coconut wire. Those antique encoders that, you had to be an astronaut to figure out how to work the thing. But we figured it out. And then I think you bought a Lenovo, and I kept buying Lenovos. And they work. They clicking and keep on ticking.
Love them. I mean, we had the HP 9000 forever and a day, till the vodka went in it. And now it's over in the museum, kind of like an old wrecked race car, that you see in a Hall of Fame somewhere. And that thing had, 90,000 miles on it, I think. But it was a good one. It did great. But I've switched everything over to Lenovo, and I really like it. It's the only thing I use.
What, they should make them vodka proof, to be honest with you.
Well, they do. They do. They call it an iPad. And we have there's one. It's called a Surface Pro, and the Surface Pro is the only thing that we can run our Secure Net on when we're live. And I can put our software in there that plays all the music and all that stuff. And it comes with a little keyboard. But if Michelle Myers is around, I always take that and hide it away so it didn't get ruined or anything. And it just sits there, and it's just a glass. It's touched, and so That's what we use now. All these things we learned through the the vodka experience.
Yeah, well, after I spilled a whole cup of coffee in a computer and had to ask you to cover a show for me, I've never set another cup of coffee on a broadcast console.
Yeah.
They will always be to the right, like right here.
Let me grab this this cup here. So our good friends Nicole and Graham Andrews, who has Uptown Whimsy, they're going to be doing our T-shirts and coffee mugs and things. And hello to everybody at Uptown Whimsy. I'm sure you got us on the radio there or the TV or whatever. But hello everybody, and come on in here and get you something. But anyway, so she sent us these mugs, right? And I love the logo. It looks really great.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but
Man, I like that.
it's a little top heavy, right? And I was like, I'm not going to attempt to have that around any of my equipment because it wouldn't take much, just knocking it over and everything is ruined. So it scares the hell out of me. I said, I love it, but it's not for in the studio.
No, there's certain things. Yeah. I get you, brother. I get you. Yeah, I've already had my experience, and I learned my lesson. So not even water. Even water, everything stays below the console.
Oh, well, there you
like
go.
This here.
Well, I got to have my coffee mug here. I do have a prominent place that it can't be moved, but kind of in my routine right now. But welcome to Friday, everybody. Happy Friday to you, and welcome to Weekdays with the Tiki Man Johnny B, brought to you by Dockmate, your wireless remote control. And if you're interested in that, which is kind of cool, not only can you walk around the boat with the wireless remote, you can also walk up to the bow there and see, okay, I got plenty of room here. And it's also a good safety feature. And, man, every time you bang that boat that your wife didn't want to buy to begin with or your husband didn't want to buy to begin with and scratch it up, it causes an argument, right? This will save your marriage, okay? This will save your marriage. And you can lose weight. It also grows hair on your bald head, okay? But
I'm going to rub some Dockmate all over my head.
well, there you go, yeah. Yeah, you just take the remote control, rub it over your head, and not only does it bring good luck, it grows hair.
Damn, I think you probably just sold a few million for him, Danny.
Well, there you go.
Hair growing already.
Yeah. They're going to be at the Palm Beach International Boat Show this weekend, March 25th through the 29th. And they'll be at booth 829. Stop by and say hi. Tell them that Tiki Man Radio sent you. And get you one of those. Get all the details. They'll walk you through it. Every boat is different. Every configuration is different. And so they got to get all the information and kind of give you an idea of how it works. But once you get it set up, man, you're good to go.
Yeah, I tell you, I wonder if they'd let us try that on that Norwegian cruise line. Just say, hey, Cap, don't worry about it, man. We got Dockmate here. We got you covered. We got you back. We'll dock it.
I've been down at Mallory Square when those boats are in there, and I'm like, holy crap. So them things are big.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Doug talks to truckers. Man, I got all kinds of stuff in here. What a blast it was hanging out with Doug, though. I've had so much fun. Huh?
You're like the Library of Congress archive. You got everything. You got my old days there, my early days there. You got Doug's days there. You got everything.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's just see what I got in here.
Yeah, you never know what Danny's going to pull out.
Johnny B.
Oh, no. He's probably got me in there. Hey, man, you want another beer?
Yeah.
Hold on, just sold a few bucks, man. I got beer money, Danny. What are you drinking?
There's no telling, man. There's all kinds of sound bites in here, but I don't know what they all are, to be honest with you. Let's see what this says.
Oh,
Good morning, everybody. Up and at 'em, rise and shine. We are back on Eastern Island Standard Time. This is Johnny B, your host with the most rocking the globe, man, serving up the tropicality with some island-style hospitality this morning and tropic jams for your traffic jams from way far south to somewhere north at the legendary Tiki Man Radio Bar and Grill Breakfast Buffet. Man, I got to tell you what, it doesn't get any better on this island. Does not get any better. So if you need to take a break from the daily grind with a little bit of island time, you just come on over here, man. All right, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m., man. We'll get you fixed up. We will get you fixed up, no doubt about it. Now, listen, if you miss the morning shows, okay, you need a little pick-me-up, you need to take a break from that daily grind, yeah, go on over to Tiki Man Radio SoundCloud, baby. Yeah, that's right. We're archiving our shows over there. Get all the latest and greatest in island-style entertainment at Tiki Island Radio SoundCloud.
Oh, my God.
Man, I don't. Can you still talk that fast, man?
Depends how much coffee I've got on. Man, oh, God, that was fast. I don't know if I can do that. Good morning, everybody. Up and down, rise and shine. We are back on Eastern Island Standard Time here. You're tuned in to Tiki Man Radio with Johnny B and the Tiki Man. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, the forecast is calling for cold beer, followed by a few scattered shots of rum with a possible chance of a hangover in the morning. Film at 11, baby. That's right. Kick it on back. Relax, Jack. We got tropic jams for your traffic jams here at TikiManRadio.com.
The world famous Johnny B.
Oh, Lord, you're too kind. Oh, my God. That was like in the very early, super early days when I had to show Tropic Jams for your traffic jams.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that was like, I was still a kid.
Well, and there's a lot of people out there that, listen to the Sunday show that was around back in those days. But, a handful of people, Verona Corona and all of them and Bobby McQueen, stuff like that. But you come screaming out every morning like that. Every morning, 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and we were just sitting there waiting for the tiki bar to open. I mean, it's just crazy. But
it was crazy. In those days, it was Monster Energy drinks, coffee, pseudoephedrine. Clear your nose. That'll speed you up. And whoo, God, I forgot who. Somebody said, your heart's gonna bust one day. Nope, I'm still here, man. I had to just kick it back, Jack.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you get old. Wow.
Well, we're not.
God, Danny.
We're not dead yet, so it's
no.
We're.
I can't believe I did all that.
I know,
One
man.
year in radio is like 7 dog years. But I love it.
I kept all that stuff, and I do have an external hard drive that has a bunch of other stuff on there. You never know when you want to dip back into the archives and do things. But it is Friday, everybody. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing fabulous. We made it. The weather's fantastic. The weather's beautiful. Wish you were here. Right? Happy Friday.
Thursday, I don't care about you, it's Friday.
don't let it slip away. Seaside riptide, stopping out this and reach out and grab the day.
Take a trip back in time to Jukebox Saturday mornings. Every Saturday, starting when you get up, Buttercup. Tiki Man Radio opens up the massive archives of the radio station and takes you back to that old shaggy music. Jukebox Saturdays, only on Tiki Man Radio.
was rushing through the morning gray on just another random day. I picked a dandelion from the ground, and the world stopped spinning around while the clouds drew pictures in blue. Trees whispered the whole way through. I tried to keep a steady pace, but the sunlight held me in place. I just love the beautiful things the painted sky that evening brings. I keep saying I'll be there by 10. Then the sunset changes my plans again. I just love the beautiful things and all the joy they can bring. It's a blessing and it's a crime, but I'm happy losing all my time. My coffee's getting cold on the shelf because the spider has outdone herself. Silver thread lace home in the hall. It's so big and she's just so small. Now the puddles reflect up to space. The rain is riding riddles on my face. I was taking a walk in the dark. Now I'm finding constellations in the park. I just love the beautiful things that the painted sky that evening brings. I keep saying I'll be there by 10. Then the sunset changes my plans again. I just love the beautiful things and all the joy they can bring. It's a blessing and it's a crime. Yeah, I'm happy losing all my time. So much feeling for a small chest to have this bird song in my breath. If wonder is a way, then let me feel and crush. The world speaks loud while my mind is hushed. Let the moss grow on my hours as the moment stops. I stay right here until the final curtain drops.
That's right. Kelly Bosch right there. And, man, if you haven't checked out her music, you really need to, because it's just going to make you smile, man.
I tell you what, I'm over here doing the Roomba. I'm like, oh man, I'm into this. I'm grooving. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm ready for a margarita.
I'm
I don't
telling
care
you,
what the
man,
rest of
we
the
got to
day
get everybody
brings.
ready for the weekend. It is a beautiful day here in the tropics of Tennessee, and we got steaks marinating in the refrigerator as we speak. And man, you know, it's life is good,
Bought
man.
that house next to you.
Yeah, life is good, man.
Life is good, Danny. Oh my God. I'll be thinking about you. Hey, look, if for some reason Robin and I can't make that cruise, I'm looking at that and I'm like, you got to take a GoPro and get on that ride and just film it for me. That big
Put it on my head.
ride.
Woo!
Yeah, I want to see all the video. I want to see everything.
Well, we hope you guys can join us. If not, we got to get you down here sometime this summer. We're looking at doing the Lake Winnie picnic / Sunday show around June the 11th. Let me see here. You know, for a guy that says, you know, I'm going to pull back and not do a whole lot of things this year. Let's see here. So the 14th would be a Sunday, so that's when we're looking at doing Lake Winnie. And so the park is over 100 years old now, got new partners. They reached out to us. They want us back, and they are, you know, a sponsor for Jukebox Saturday and Tiki Jane on Sundays. And we're so excited to be working with the new group, going into a new chapter. And, we want to get over there to the park. We have 10 passes while supplies last. First come, first serve. After that, you got to pay your way in. But you can come to the picnic, and you don't have to do the park. And you can sit there and have some fun with us, and we'll have a blast.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, we are long overdue for a hangout session.
Yes, man. I mean, all you got to do is get here, okay? All you got to do is get here. I know gas is $9 a gallon right now.
Uh-huh.
But
I'd like to keep it a fly. Just fly into Nashville and pick up a car.
yeah.
Well,
And
I don't drive, so.
yeah, well, there you go. Pick up a car. We could probably there's a shuttle that goes to Nashville every 2 hours or whatever. I mean, I don't know if we can get over there and pick you up. If you come to Chattanooga, we can pick you up for sure. But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That worked. We'll figure it out. We always do.
yeah. Let's see here. I wanted to make sure we mention Chris Bellamy's schedule this week. What is today? Today is the 27th. So Sunday, he's going to be at the On the Edge Bar and Grill there in Pierce, Florida, from 3 to 6 p.m. Wednesday, he's going to be back at the Edge. Basically, he's always at the Edge every Wednesday throughout the month, and he plays every other Saturday, okay? And then Friday, April the 10th, he's going to be down at the Tiki Bar and Grill in Sebastian, Florida. And so he's having a lot of fun, man. I love working with Chris on his schedule each and every week. And he's just a great guy. He's a good friend. And I was so excited when he reached out to me because I've got this whole other thing that a lot of people know of, but they don't really pay that much attention to. But it's a big part of my life, which is Tiki Bar Publishing, which, by the way, I got your cookbooks on the website. Cooking with the Trop Rock artist and all that stuff. I believe there's I believe there's 3 of them, and they're all on there. And you can go over there and check those out. We probably need to put some kind of thing together and put that on the screen so everybody knows about it. But because I'm a promoter at heart, Johnny B.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We bought a lot of beer with those books. Live shows, signing autographs. I'm like, Danny, here, I got another $20, man. Let's get some beer.
I can see it now. I was like talking to Jack Mosley or somebody. I'm like, Jack, just give me the recipe for the damn chili, okay? Yes, I'll get you another beer. Just give me the recipe. How much pepper goes in this sumbitch?
Yeah, I'll get you another beer. All right, come on. Yeah.
But of course, Beth Travers' books are there, and I mentioned Chris Bellamy because when he reached out and says, "Hey, man, I wrote this Christmas story 15 years ago, but I want to put it in a book form. Can you help me?" I'm like, "Absolutely, I can." That's kind of what I do, and was able to put it together. It's a Christmas story about a dog that he found. It's a real story. He used to release a chapter a week leading up to Christmas every year on Facebook or whatever, Mm-hmm. And I told him quit doing that because people will steal his story. Send me the transcript. I'll put it in book form for you, and we'll get it out there. And he has enjoyed every minute of that. Me helping him do his first book and, having books at his gigs and signing them and just enjoying the fact that he can say he's a book author now is it brings me joy.
Good, and that's what you do. I mean, you're an editor too now, and you're bringing joy into people's lives. Like we talked about earlier, man. I love editing, whether it's music, books. You get down to the fine detail.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of focus, but when it's done, you've got a wonderful product. And helping people along like that, Danny, is just it's a wonderful thing.
It is, and I'm blessed to be able to do. You always people tell you this your whole life. If you could just do what you really love, then you're a happy person. But that's harder to do than just saying that out loud. I mean, you follow your passion. I know a lot of musicians, and they wish if I could just do this right here, my life would be complete. But it takes years of grinding away, perfecting your craft, to where you get to a point to where you can really enjoy it. You know, it's not something that happens overnight. That's the backside of the coin that people don't tell you about. But you got to keep doing it. You got, you know, I get up every morning, I write about a lot of things like that. You got to keep pushing, man. You got to do your thing. Don't let people tell you it can't be done. Don't tell people people will tell. People that don't want to be successful will discourage you from being successful.
Oh, sure. They just can't stand it.
Yeah.
They, you know, misery loves company.
Yeah.
And I don't go there. You know, it's like like the bar, the Edge. Chris is performing at the Edge, and I was thinking, you know, you and I have lived on the Edge.
Yeah.
That's where it all happens. Out there on the Edge. That's what I like, and that's where all the creative thoughts come from. You know, you got to be on the edge, and you know, I've always said that's where leaders win and followers show up too late. You got to live on the edge. It takes a lot of practice, and years, like between you and I, a lot of years. But you know, encouraging people to do that and let them know, you know, the real backline story is you can do anything you put your mind to, but nobody said it's going to be easy. You're going to work your tail off, but you can get it. You can have it like anybody else, but you got to work for it.
Sure. I was writing an article the other day, and I can't talk about it because I'm doing it for somebody else. They're actually hiring me to put it out as their article, so I can't really talk about it. What I can tell you is the gist of the article that I was writing for this person was about tips and how important tips are. And, you know, tips basically, you know, it summarizes the whole night for a lot of artists, you know, especially if it's a new gig they've played, a new venue, whatever, you know, if they normally don't play on Thursday, they normally play on Saturday and Thursday, you know, how much money is in the tip jar really justifies how well. Now, there's this other thing where people actually listen to you play and you make that connection. That's magic of it or whatever, but the tip jar is so important. And in a day and time right now where, you know, gas is expensive and, you know, they're still getting paid the same amount of money for the gigs that they're traveling to, you know, that, you know, it's more important now than ever to make sure that you're tipping these artists. And a lot of them have Venmos and stuff like that. If you don't carry cash with you can, but if you're going out somewhere where they're playing music, take some damn tip money.
Yep, I agree. Drop a few dollars in the hat, in the jug, whatever, and you know, show your appreciation.
Yeah, and that's a real thing. As I was writing this article, it's a real thing right now that a lot of the artists are you know, all of a sudden having to deal with, and it's affecting getting to other places because the money was already set and approved months ago to play here, there, and everywhere else, and you know, life has a way of adjusting what people actually do. So,
right.
And you know, if you've got an artist Venmo, you don't even have to be there. Just send them money.
Yeah. Just like PayPal,
yeah,
Venmo, all that.
Yeah.
Support your local talent. We always say that.
You really don't have to buy those spotted socks on Amazon. Take that money and give it to an artist. You know, do you really need to buy that rattlesnake belt off of TikTok shop? I mean, come on.
Man, I just don't buy much stuff anymore. I just don't have any room for it. You know, I mean,
I know.
The studio, it's just all gear and equipment.
Well, it's true. I mean, now that you know, I've been sent home and. You know, I'm serving out my time in this room here. I spend less and less money, that's for sure. And anything I do buy comes from Amazon.
Same here, brother. Same here. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we stay in production. We're not out and about.
Yes.
You know, spending money, blowing money. And, you know, that's about it. You know, Danny, that's why I go to Goodwill all the time and get every cable I can get, because I am the Radio Shack. So if I move into a house next door to you, you'll have everything you need for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you the story or not, but I was in Guitar Center one time and I was trying to find, this was back during COVID, or well, right after COVID, when we started to really try to figure out this video thing, the right connections for the cameras and, splitters and whatnot for sound and all this stuff. And I thought, well, I'll just run over here to Guitar Center and just look and see what they've got, And I couldn't find a damn thing, because when it comes to radio and video, there is no map, right? It's stuff we got to figure out and make it all work. So the guy's like, I told him what I was needing, and he says, well, you can, we can get that for you, but you'll have to order it online. And I'm like, why don't you guys have that in stock? Sir, if we had everything in stock, we wouldn't have enough room for all of this stuff. I'm like, yeah, we used to have that. It's called Radio Shack.
But now it's Johnny Shack. Johnny Shack.
Yeah. Before the damn internet came along, we had Radio Shack, and we had every damn connection, and the guy behind the counter knew exactly where every damn one of them was.
Yep. I mean, I tell you what, you got to love it. I miss those days. And when they were going out of business, I was still traveling. So I was stopping in all the Radio Shacks that were going out of business, all right, and buying up everything I could afford. It was like, a 25-cent connector, which was regularly $4.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I loaded up on boxes and bags and everything from state to state.
I could just see you right now. You'd be like, oh my God, there's a Radio Shack. There's 7 Radio Shacks between now and where we're going to, and we got to stop at every damn one of them because, this stuff is just going to disappear one day, and you're not going to be able to get it.
That's right. And I was right. And and the same with Goodwill. So you can go to Goodwill and find some great connectors. That's the only reason I go there. I hit the wire section, the electronic section, real quick.
Yeah.
And boom, I've got every connection you may need. I'm telling you. It doesn't matter if it's a 2000 cell phone. I've got it. You'll run that 2000 cell phone through a big mixer. Got you covered, baby.
Yeah. Johnny Shack. Yeah.
Johnny Shack.
Yeah. Well, maybe you ought to go online and start selling some of that stuff, I mean, Johnny Shack online. I mean, people will buy it, man.
No, we may need it, Danny. We may need it. When I move into your neighborhood, I'm just going to build a whole building, and it'll be full of electronics. If we need it, we got it.
We can't sell it. We can't sell it, man. We may need it, man. We got to have all of this stuff. We may need it.
That's right.
Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man and his conductors every Monday starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio. Ed and Pat and the conductors bring in local artists from around the Indiana area, have live interviews. The train leaves at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time live on Tiki Man Radio. Come over and join the fun. Tune in every Friday for Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B. Streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, Tiki Man Radio, and Dockside Live. Brought to you by Dockmate. Dockmate is a wireless control system for your boat's engines, pods, thrusters, anchor, and horn that lets you leave the helm and go anywhere on board. It is the ultimate boating companion. Piloting your yacht boils down to driving something that weighs 50,000 pounds through liquid with no brakes. Don't let being stuck at the helm undermine your confidence or compromise your boating experience. Visit dockmate.us. That's dockmate.us. Or visit tikimanradio.com and click on the logo for Dockmate. Tune in every Friday for Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B from 11 to 1 p.m. and learn more about Dockmate. And if there's a boat show coming to your town, chances are Dockmate will be there. Go by and check it out. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Dockmate, taking the stress out of boating and docking and taking the boating experience to a whole nother level.
Well, my truck's in the shop and my boots are shot and I'm broke. I like to have a good time 'cause it's Friday night, yes I won't. Well, they laid me off at work. I got my pink slip in my shirt 'cause they closed the plant and moved it off to Mexico. Well, I drank every drop of everything I got, yes it shows. And I watched every show and I pushed the remote till it broke. You can have all that TV, I'd rather be dancing cheek to cheek on a Friday night, dancing just my baby and me. Well, it's Friday night and I'm ready to boogie with you, but I'm sitting at home busted and feeling blue. I tried to call you on the phone, but it was dead, there's no downtown. Well, it's Friday night and I'm ready to boogie with you. Take it, stop, I could just walk, I gotta go. All this sitting around just getting me down even more. Just when I'm headed for the door, I hear my baby honk her horn. She said it's Friday night, let's boogie, are you ready to go? Well, it's Friday night and I'm ready to boogie with you, but I'm sitting at home busted and feeling blue. I tried to call you on the phone, but it was dead, there's no downtown. Well, it's Friday night and I'm ready to boogie with you. Well, it's Friday night. Well, it's Friday night. Well, it's Friday night and I'm ready to boogie with you.
Every night he's been drinking all day, talking so loud you can't hear me play, flirting with the girls only half his age. His wife hangs her head wishing he'd just behave. Here's to the drunk tourist, it's all about him, obnoxious till closing, much to my chagrin. Somebody better notify his next of kin, 'cause I'm gonna kill him if he asks for free bird again. He'll fast dance to a slow song right in front of me, stumble to the stage and asks, can I sing? Trips over my tip jar as he spills his drink, hollering, where's the karaoke machine? Here's to the drunk tourist, it's all about him, obnoxious till closing, much to my chagrin. Somebody better notify his next of kin, 'cause I'm gonna kill him if he asks for brown-eyed girl again. Sir, leave the waitress alone, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here's to the drunk tourist. It's all about him. Obnoxious till closing, much to my chagrin. Somebody better notify his next of kin, 'cause I'm gonna kill him if he asks for sweet home again. I can't understand him, he speaks fluent drunk. He knows sign language, looks like I'm number one. Is that your IQ? Were you always this dumb? Hey, I knew his mother, that can't be my son. Here's to the drunk tourist, it's all about him. Obnoxious till closing, much to my chagrin. Somebody better notify his next of kin, 'cause I'm gonna kill him if he asks for free bird, brown-eyed girl, proud Mary, sweet home, Buffett, snowbird again. Sir, please sit down and let me sing. And by the way, go ahead and zip your pants up the rest of the way, okay? Yeah, that's nice, sir. Can you make that sound out of your mouth, too? Hey, buddy, you got drunk somewhere else and came here to get sick, right? Nice. Hey, it's my wife's anniversary. Can I sing Wonderful tonight?
Hey everybody, join us for Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday. Come over and be part of the show. We'll be streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and get into the chat and be a part of the show. That's Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station. That's right. Come over and have some fun with us, and we'll be having a good time on Sunday. Now, we're going to be taking off Easter Sunday, which is the following Sunday, and always encouraging people to got to lead by example here. So you got to get out and enjoy your family and the grandkids and put some Easter eggs out there and all that other stuff. So have a good time.
Amen to that.
Yeah, man. Old Brent Burns there
Yeah,
with drunk tourist, you know. I like that part at the end where he's like, sir, can you go ahead and zip your pants up just a little, the rest of the way? That'd be great.
Yeah, that was a great song. I'm watching the Norwegian Cruise Line video, and you got that going, and I'm thinking, yep, they're out there.
Yeah, they are.
That's a great song.
Well, that got me to thinking about tip jar. These guys got to go through a lot of crap, so you might as well tip them, especially if you're a drunk tourist, for God's sakes,
Yeah, been there, done it, seen it, and so true. I love that last line. You just came here. You got drunk somewhere else? You just came here to get sick?
That's right. Yeah,
that was funny.
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, old Brent Burns. You interviewed him too, didn't you?
I've spent so many times. I've we used to do Boondocks. We used to do live broadcasts for Boondocks down there on the way down to Key West before we started the showcase 10 years ago. And we did that for a couple, 3 years with the Coconut Castaways there at Boondocks. And it was all put on by the Trop Rock Junkies. They kind of run the show there. But Brent Burns, I'd always catch him when he came through, interviewed him at Panama City a couple times. And Went down to Gulf Shores a couple times for a weekend, Labor Day weekend or something like that, and got him on the radio. And I've always enjoyed Brent Burns. He's just a blast to be around, and he's always spreading love and fun everywhere he goes. And he was a trademark there at Lulu's in Orange Beach, Gulf Shores area down there for years, and I think he still plays there every once in a while.
Man, I got to tell you what, he's a funny guy. I have not met him. I never had the opportunity to interview him when I was on the air. But I got to tell you what, I listen to his music. He's funny as heck. He'll bring a smile to your face.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're going through, he'll get you laughing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But we're going to have a good weekend around here. The weather's going to be good. I think the cold weather is finally gone. I mean, there's going to be a few nights where it gets down into like the 60s, and that's fine with me. Is all the snow gone up there, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Actually, it was so stuffy up here yesterday with a front moving in that we had to run the box fan in the house. It's that type of, it's this kind of year with strange weather, and especially this time of year, we don't know if we're going to get snow or if we're going to get heat. So we just be prepared for everything.
I was working outside yesterday, and they're having down in Georgia, which we're kind of right on the line here at Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, right in this little area right here. So anything in Georgia, with the way the stream was blowing yesterday, they're having controlled burns down in Georgia. So it was a little smoky in the air, a little hazy, and you put that out there with the pollen in the air. It was it was a little much, but I just kept on working, man.
Well, I tell you what, we were wondering yesterday if they were doing some kind of controlled burn up this way. The sunset had a lot of color to it, and the sky was just hazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was weird looking. But lately it has been like that. And especially last year during those Canadian wildfires, it was incredible. And some of the sunsets we got were just beautiful. But that's because of the light reflecting through all that stuff in the air.
Sure. Yeah. Those Canadian burn wildfires, man, that went on for it made its way all the way down here at one point, the way the Gulf Stream was blowing. And so I'm glad they finally got that under control.
Maybe it just, that stuff from down there just blew up here. Who knows?
Who knows?
Hey, who knows, man? It's Friday. And it's, oh my God, it's getting close, Danny. It's getting close.
Yeah.
Close to margarita time.
I know that's right. Yeah. We didn't blow the horn earlier, so there we go. It's, maybe we should do it at the end of the show, everybody say, well, I got a little bell out at the Tiki Bar, that, when we're cooking, cause it's kind of like the Tiki Bar and Grill. When we're cooking on the grill, people are in the pool, people are rummaging around, doing all kinds of things. You got to, come and get your hot dogs. Come get, I feel like, get your butt scratchers here. Get your butt scratchers. I feel like I'm the guy at the ballpark. And, in baseball, real quickly, baseball is back. If you're a baseball fan, right on cue, baseball has come back to save the world. And, it's, a lot of games being played, and a lot of people love baseball.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But, getting back to the dinner bell, again, if we'd have just bought that house next door to you and I hear the bell, I'd be like, come on, honey, Danny's serving dinner. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of sitting around going through the normal thing of, what the hell are we going to eat tonight? You just wait for the bell to ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Chef surprise. Come on, honey, we're going over to Danny's.
Yeah. I'm getting you ready for the nursing home. You'll know it's time to eat when you hear the bell. Okay.
He's like, no, we gotta. You're going to the nursing home, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, you tricked me. That's not fair.
Yeah, you're in nursing home training when you hear a little bell. Oh, well, that must be time to eat. Oh, me. Well, listen, thank you, everybody out there, for tuning in today for Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B. Johnny B, thank you for just being a part of my life. I really appreciate you doing this with me. And
likewise. Thank you.
Yeah, and, my life has been totally different since the first time I ever heard your voice. So It's all your damn fault. Every bit of this is your fault.
I know.
If you guys hadn't hit the like button, please do. I can't tell you how important that is with all the work we're doing with all these videos and streaming. And make sure you check into Coastal Confessions tonight. I hate to say this, but Scotty, which is their longtime cat, passed away. And I got the message from them. And Scotty, he was like a fixture of the Beachy Shells hideaway down there. And when I was in town, he would always push the door open into the room and sleep with me when I was there. So I was glad I was able to sleep with Scotty, the cat, one last time while I was down in Key West this past year. But we're going to miss Scotty, and so sad that he passed away. He's been a little under the weather, so I know they're dealing with that. But they're going to do their show tonight. Coastal Confessions coming up at 7:00. Always a good time, and these guys are everybody at this radio station that's associated with this radio station works their ass off to try to put on a good show for you. So tune in and give them thumbs up and like whatever they're doing, because it's all for you guys.
Yep, absolutely. Be sure to tune in, man. I enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. But right now, don't forget that all this is brought to you by Dockmate Wireless Remote Control. We probably will have them on the show next Friday. I'll touch base with them. I didn't hear from them this morning. They're going to call in once a month and give with a different representative to give us some different perspective that helps. Basically, we're in training, Johnny B. We're in training with Dockmate. And, of course, tune into the Sunday show, and we're going to have Mick Fury, Alan Jacks Bowers, and Joe Leo himself on the show, and talking about a lot of cool things this weekend.
All right, man. I'm looking forward to it.
And don't forget, Jukebox Saturday kicks in at midnight tonight, goes till noon. So, and brought to you by Lake Winnepesaukah.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for having me, Danny.
All right.
What a great day it has been, and I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Absolutely. It's time for us to get on out of here and let everybody else get on with their day. Thank you so much for being a part of the show, and make sure you hit that like button before you go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome, sir. See you, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you, Danny.